the Black Hills of South Dakota, a place of stark beauty, of rolling hills and towering pines. Here, nature's artistry meets human ambition in the form of Mount Rushmore National Memorial. Millions of visitors from around the world come to gaze upon this colossal sculpture. 4 presidents carved in granite stare out at the landscape. Mount Rushmore is more than just a tourist attraction. It's an American icon, a symbol of the nation's birth, growth, and preservation, but it is also a place of deep complexity. A story of grand vision and relentless effort, but also of painful history and unresolved conflict. The mountain itself was once known by the Lakota Sioux as the Six Grandfathers, a sacred place central to their spiritual beliefs, but the arrival of European settlers brought with it a different vision for the Black Hills, one that would forever alter the landscape and the lives of the Lakota people. In the early 20th century, historian Doane Robinson conceived of a grand monument carved into the Black Hills, hoping to attract tourists to the region. He envisioned figures of Western heroes, but sculptor Gutzon Borglum had a bolder idea: presidents who represented the birth, growth, development, and preservation of the United States. The year was 1927. Gutzon Borglum, a renowned sculptor, began the daunting task of bringing Mount Rushmore to life. The project would consume him for the next 14 years. Imagine the scale of the undertaking. A mountain of solid granite transformed into a testament to American history. Over 400 workers, many of them local miners, braved harsh conditions. They dangled from ropes, drilled holes for dynamite, and cleared tons of rock. It was dangerous work. Yet they persisted, driven by a shared sense of purpose. Borglum was a demanding leader, a visionary with an uncompromising spirit. He used dynamite with precision, blasting away tons of rock to reveal the rough forms of the presidents. The finer details were achieved through a painstaking process called honeycombing, drilling closely spaced holes to create texture and depth. Each day, workers rode a series of precarious wooden staircases to reach the top. They risked their lives for this monument. They understood they were creating something truly extraordinary. The 4 presidents chosen for Mount Rushmore were not selected randomly. Each represents a pivotal stage in the development of the United States. George Washington, the first president, embodies the nation's birth and the fight for independence. Thomas Jefferson, author of the Declaration of Independence, stands for the expansion of American ideals. Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th president, signifies the country's growth and its emergence as a global power. Finally, Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president, represents the preservation of the Union during the tumultuous period of the Civil War. Borglum's vision was to capture not just their likenesses, but also their spirits. Washington's stern gaze reflects his leadership during the Revolutionary War. Jefferson's thoughtful expression hints at the complexities of democracy. Roosevelt's determined visage embodies his belief in American strength, and Lincoln's contemplative look speaks to the weight of preserving a nation divided. Together they form a powerful quartet, forever etched in the national consciousness. The story of Mount Rushmore is incomplete without acknowledging the deep wounds of the past. For the Lakota Sioux, the Black Hills are not just a geological formation, they are Pahasapa, the heart of their spiritual world. The 1868 Treaty of Fort Laramie granted the Black Hills to the Lakota in perpetuity. But the discovery of gold in the 1870s shattered that promise. The US government, driven by the allure of gold and westward expansion, seized the land. The Lakota were forcibly removed from their sacred territory. The carving of Mount Rushmore, a symbol of American power and achievement, into this sacred land added further insult to injury. For the Lakota, it was a painful reminder of their dispossession, a monument to broken treaties and cultural erasure. In 1980, the Supreme Court ruled that the seizure of the Black Hills was illegal and awarded the Lakota over $100 million in compensation. The Lakota have refused the money, demanding the return of their sacred land. Their fight for recognition and justice continues to this day.